Good morning, guys. Today is going to be a very stressful day. We're going to start our day off by taking Connor to school, getting some gas, and then going to the dentist for Lily. For those of you who don't know, Lily took a fall about Christmas time and chipped one of her front teeth.
I chipped my tooth by my phone.
And so she was at McDonald's Play Place, and I don't know exactly what happened, but I know she fell and she hit a bar and her tooth cracked in half. So she said for the longest time it didn't hurt.
I know what happened.
Okay, Connor, hold on. Tell that story in a minute. She took the fall. She said it didn't hurt for the longest time. It had an abscess and everything. She said it didn't hurt, so I wasn't, I wasn't worried about it. She wasn't in any pain. So here recently, she's been saying that her tooth has been hurting. And so I took her to the dentist, and basically they said her two front teeth needs to be taken out because the one that chipped got an infection and it spread to the other tooth, and we want to get them out before they do any damage to her adult teeth. So that's what we're dealing with. Lily, where are you going? Where are you going?
I got nothing.
Are you going to the dentist?
Yeah.
Can you say, I'm going to the dentist?
I got nothing.
She's going to the dentist. All right, Connor, tell the story on how she did it.
So, some little girl was spinning her on the bar, and then she spun her too fast. She fell down, hit her head, and then she fell on the floor, tooth.
But see, I wasn't with her. I was at work, and
Nelly and me were there.
but we didn't realize it until later on that night when we were eating pizza, and she had, it looked like she had one of those pizza seasonings, like the oregano from the pizza on her tooth. And I'm like, oh, because she was eating pizza and everything, and I thought it was just that on her tooth. And by the time we were done eating there, I'm like, what the crap? We were already home and everything, and I looked at her tooth because we were playing around, and I was in shock. I was like, what happened? And my sister-in-law, who was watching her, she was also in shock because, like I said, I didn't notice until 6 hours later that she was missing a tooth, or half a tooth. So I'm going to take you guys on this journey because it's going to be very stressful for me, and I might cry. Lily's going to be a big girl, right, Lily? Are you going to cry? You're going to be a big girl? A huge girl?
But Bubba's not going to be there.
No, Bubba's got to go to school, so it's going to be stressful because I have Lainey.
Yes. And you have to feed her. You have to feed her. You're not little right now.
I'm not little right now?
You're not little.
I'm not leaving? No, I'm not leaving. All right, guys, I will see you at the dentist. Do it. Guys, that was the worst experience of my freaking life. The worst experience. Everybody was so nice and everything. Everything went well. It's just, you never want to see your child like that. So, yeah, hopefully Lainey doesn't have to endure the same thing, and hopefully none of my kids or have to do the same thing, or my nieces. But Lily is fine now. I'm on my way to Mom's because I cannot hold Lily and Lainey at the same time. So I wouldn't recommend it. Even though it wasn't I wanted this to be done. It was just something that had to be done. If it was for me, I wouldn't have done this at all. Lily? you okay? Are you okay? Yeah? Alright guys. My day couldn't get any worse. Or any better. Well, I'm hoping it gets better. So, she gets her teeth pulled. And I don't know why I'm smiling right now because my nerves are gone. So we get her teeth pulled. We go to my mom's office, okay? Lainey still doesn't want to eat because she could feel all the stress off of me. Lily hasn't eaten. I haven't eaten. I mean, I took a couple of bites of the egg, some eggs this morning, but whatever. So I get to mom's office and I get a phone call. 2 phone calls, back to back. And then I get a voicemail and I'm like, okay, I was like, I'm guessing this is the dentist. Well, she told me, she goes, hey, she's like, how's Lily acting? And I was like, oh, she's fine, she's holding the gauze right now to her mouth. Well, it wasn't a gauze, she, the paper, the towel, I don't remember what it was. And, I was like, she's fine right now, she's not even crying, she's, holding that to her mouth. And I was like, cool, awesome. She was like, well, the reason I'm asking is because we can't find the other tooth, so there's a good chance that she swallowed it, and by swallowing it, she might have inhaled it. You might want to take her to the emergency room. So now, I'm on my way to the emergency room to get an x-ray for my daughter because they think she might have swallowed that they just took out. And I called her doctor to get a second opinion. I was like, listen, this is what happened. I explained everything to her and they're like, yeah, go take her to the emergency room now. Just so you can have reassurance that it's not anywhere lodged or it's not going to cause her problems later and she's not going to choke out in her sleep or something like that. So guys, I am stressed to the max. I cannot handle another thing today. Help me. Lily, sit.
Down.
I don't think anything is wrong with her. I think she's just fine. So we just got home from the hospital. We found out that her tooth is in her stomach. It's not in her lungs, which is a good thing. So we're home now. We're getting some food. We're getting some food because we haven't eaten anything at all today. And I want to see how Lily does. She wants pizza, so I'm going to give her some bagel bites. So. Awesome. Today has been very, very eventful. Very, very stressful. For sure, to say the least. Well, now it's cooling down, okay? Guys, thank you for watching this. Right here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. Thank you for... If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. There's nothing to like about this video, so I don't even know what to tell you.